Welcome back everyone. Have I ever been in any of your dreams? I know that's a weird question to ask, but today's video is about dreams and nightmares, so yeah, just thought I'd ask. I mean, statistically, one of you has dreamt about me, I guess. I'd love to hear it, but that's not quite why we're here today. In this video, we're going to take a look at some of the scary things that you dream, and we're going to figure out what they really mean. You won't want to miss out on these big lessons. They could change your whole life. My name is Danny Burke, and this is the top 10 scary nightmare meanings you should not ignore. Also, while I've got you here at the start of the video, don't forget to go and check out this video over here, our top 10 scary warnings from the future. Some of you guys have requested more of our kind of futuristic prediction-y type videos, if that's a thing. This is one of them. It's also one of my favorites. Go and check it out right after this video. Starting off at number 10 now, we have death. I think it's universally agreed that death isn't really a nice thing to have in your dreams, is it? Except maybe if it's the death of a sworn enemy, and even then, you might want to talk to someone about that. When it comes to death dreams though, there are many different types, and psychologists treat them all differently. New parents might often have nightmares of the death of their children, a sign of their anxiety or being a new parent. The death of a partner might be someone unconsciously admitting to themselves that they are lacking in a certain quality that their partner possesses. Of course, the one I imagine you all want to hear is the death of yourself. Now that's a scary one. A lot of people say that this dream means you're going to die in real life, but I've heard other opinions. Some say that this could mean you feel like you are always making sacrifices and no one notices, or that it's time to put yourself first. In this way you can consider it a wake-up call, even though it is quite an unpleasant dream to have. Moving on to number 9 now, we have being naked. Now be honest, for a lot of people, being exposed in front of strangers is a pretty scary thought, and sometimes it bleeds into people's dreams. They find themselves suddenly naked in front of one or many other people, and at best it's incredibly embarrassing, and at worst it's terrifying. Some say that nudity symbolizes being caught off guard. Being naked in a public place may suggest that you are unprepared for an upcoming task in your life. This makes sense if you think about it, because clothes are a literal barrier between us and the outside world. In our dreams, the loss of clothing represents our protection from the outside world being stripped away. We feel mentally exposed, and so our mind presents that as being physically exposed as well. Wow, I think I kind of broke that one down entirely by myself. Maybe I'm in the wrong job. Moving on to number 8 now, we have falling. Yeah, falling. I hate this one. You're fast asleep, you're having a nice dream, maybe, and suddenly your brain just decides to throw you off a building or a cliff. I don't know about you guys, but normally by this point I wake up, I just jolt out of bed. If you keep sleeping though through this, firstly, good job, but secondly, what does it all mean? Well, according to experts, it may be your subconscious's way of telling you that things are getting out of control in your life. This could be related to fear of not achieving success, or just simply fear of failure. Specifically, a fear that your riskier choice in life may result in your downfall. If you keep falling in your dreams every single night, this is probably your subconscious telling you to address your fear of failure and the associated anxiety. Next up at number 7 now, we have being chased. Have you guys ever had one of those nightmares? You're running from something, I don't know, a person, a monster, a family member that's become possessed, whatever, and they won't stop chasing you. You know if you stop for even a second, they're gonna find you. Eventually, you manage to calm down, find a hiding place, or you think you've lost them, and they're suddenly behind you again. It's not very fun, but what does it mean on a deeper level? Well, some say that being chased could be a sign that you're being overstretched at work or school, or perhaps feeling pressure in your relationships. It could also mean that you are having trouble dealing with reality or being in denial about something. Now don't worry, you can deal with it though. It can't be any scarier than being chased by a monster or a possessed auntie. Ugh. Moving on to number 6 now, we have teeth. Have you ever had a scary teeth-related nightmare? The most common one by far is, of course, teeth falling out. There are many different theories about this one. For Sigmund Freud, teeth falling out was a sign of sexual repression. Of course, classic Freud there. Other psychologists take a different approach and say that teeth falling out could be a sign of insecurity, especially about personal loss. It does make sense really, your teeth are such a solid part of you. They're also what we see when people smile. Losing teeth in a dream is like you're losing some other solid part of you and you're scared of being exposed. It could also mean you're going through life changes, growing pains, or you're worrying about getting older. Yeah, turns out that teeth falling out could mean a whole bunch of different things really. Moving on to number 5 now, we have fire. Now personally, I don't think I've ever had a dream with fire in it. At least one that I can remember right now. I don't know why, but other people have reported nightmares where everything around them is burning in a hellish inferno. What does that mean? Well, one interpretation is that fire is a symbol of strong feelings or passion. If you dream of your childhood home being on fire, then that could be a symbol of emotional chaos you may be currently experiencing because of childhood events. There is some good news though. Some people say that fire in dreams is actually a cleansing process. It might seem scary when you're in the dream, but the fire may represent getting rid of the old and entering a new phase in your life. And that does sound quite nice.
I like it. I do. I'm just really concerned about dying in the fire.
It's a big decision how one prefers to die.
Next up, number 4 now, we have killing someone. Now this isn't a very common dream, I hope, but a lot of people do have dreams where they physically hurt someone. They may not be a violent person in real life, and they may not even have a problem with the victim in real life, but for some reason they find themselves being violent or even killing someone in their own dream. Now if you have had this happen to you, then you'll be pleased to know this does not make you a killer in the making. It's much more likely that you feel like something in your life is ending or should go. Perhaps there's a dramatic change happening in your life. Maybe you feel hostility towards another person, or you could even feel guilt about it, or maybe you really do want to kill someone. So I don't know what to say. If that's the case, you should probably go and see someone. Next up, number 3 now, we have school drama. For those of you still at school, you may not understand this, but for everyone else, this is one of the scarier dreams out there. I've not been in school for quite a while now, but still, every once in a while, I have a horrible nightmare where I'm just back at school, and it's just completely normal. Usually this involves me realizing I have an important exam in a few hours and I'm late for it, or I haven't done any of the work. Actually, I do have a few memories just like that. The point is, adults report having dreams like this for decades after they leave school. Now why is this? Well, some say it's linked to your job situation. Our brains form deep links with school from a young age. It can become the basis for all work-related anxiety later in life. So if you're out of school and you keep having nightmares about scary teachers or exams, maybe have a think about your job and career choices. Career. Moving on to number 2 now, we have need the toilet. Okay, so as nightmares go, this may not be the worst. There's not, terrifying monsters in it or death, but it's still a terrifying feeling. If your dreams regularly involve you running for the toilet that you just can't find, then there may be something to it. Some psychologists see the toilet as a symbol of release for a person. If you're dreaming about needing the toilet, but you're never able to find one, it could be that you're looking for this release in your real life. There's something in your day-to-day life that needs to be dealt with, but you can't find the right outlet for it, just like needing the toilet when you can't get to one. The good news is that if this is the case, dealing with this blockage in your real life can bring an end to the toilet nightmares for good. And finally, number 1 now, we have being trapped. Nightmares where a person feels trapped or unable to escape are quite common. They can also come in the form of being buried alive or being unable to scream. A lot of people think these dreams indicate feeling trapped in real life, whether it be work or in a relationship or something else altogether. The person may feel like they have no choices in that area anymore, and this is manifested in the dream as having nowhere to physically go. It may be terrifying to have a dream about being trapped, but ultimately this one may be one of the most useful indicators to have when it comes to fixing an actual problem in your real life. Alright, there we go guys. Did that help anyone at all? Did anyone kind of freak out a bit because they related to it? I want everyone to come back tomorrow and let me know if they had a dream or nightmare tonight. Perhaps we can figure out what it all means together. Let's have a quick look at a comment. This one is from Casey Caffrey, who says, I think you guys should bury your own time capsules from Most Amazing Top 10 channels and your sister channels, something from every member of staff with a letter to who put what in there and what your channel is about. Hashtag Most Amazing Time Capsule. What a great idea, honestly. For those of you who don't quite get this, I recently did a whole bunch of time capsule videos on the channel, so that's why Casey is suggesting this, and yeah, I think it's a great idea. We could put loads of comments from you guys in the capsule too, and we'll bury it for people to open in like 100 years from now. Shall we actually do that? I'm being deadly serious. I'm kind of excited as well. Let me know. Thanks for watching. As always guys, my name is Danny Burke and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.